Hey guys, it's Question4 here with a new review for you guys. And I realized I never reviewed this figure that I have in my collection. And I thought it was about time to review him. So today I'm reviewing Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta by Jakks. Hey guys. Yeah, let's get started with this review. And he has a pretty cool figure. I like the detail that they have to it. There's some little flaws that I have with it, but that's just minor things. But I realized that the Jakks figures look a lot more cartoony, like compared to the Survival Collection ones. Those are a lot more, like, I don't know how to explain it, more like real looking. I don't even know how to explain it. They look more like anime-ish, more like the anime, or a little bit more realistic. I don't know how to explain it, but you know how the Jakks look more cartoony. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to say, but to me, in my opinion, I think so. But anyway, let's take a closer look at the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Okay. Have the flash on so maybe you can see better. He looks really cool. I love his eye color, how they did his eyes. Looks really fucking nice. I love that. I think only thing I don't really like too, so the paint job was a little messy in some areas. Like, if you see how, like, in his eyebrow, like that, like, they kind of didn't go in the lines a little bit, here and the top of his hair right there, it's a little out of the lines, but it's not so much of a big deal, but you can see how much his eyes stand out. It's kind of crazy. And the only thing is his ears look funny to me. They like pop, they stick out so much. It's kind of hilarious. Another thing I don't really like about the figure, it's pretty cool, but his ears are just hilarious to me. And when I first got him, first got him, for some reason I thought he looked kind of like a rat. Like a mouse. I don't even know, maybe because of his ears. But it's a cool figure, Here's a look on the side a little bit like that. Pretty cool. It's a nice looking figure. That way. You can see from top to his chest here to down here. It's a nice figure. It really is. You see like the detail in his fur. You can see the lines, for the fur. His chest is nicely sculpted, the way they made it look. The only thing that's funny, in my opinion, is that they took Trunks' gloves, reused his hands, and just painted it to make it look like a full glove. If you look closely, you can see that it wasn't meant to look like that. Like they didn't, how do I explain it? They didn't sculpt it. Ew, he has a hair hanging from his... Anyway, they didn't make new hands to, make it look like gloves. You can see that it has a nail indents and everything, and you can see that it's supposed to be like fingerless gloves, so they just painted it gray and shit. So yeah, they just were lazy and reused Trunks' hands. Not Trunks', what am I saying? I don't even know why I said Trunks'. My bad, I'm off today. I meant Vegeta, with his fingerless gloves. My bad, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so they just reused his hands and painted him gray. I'm sorry, I don't know why the fuck I said Trunks. Do not know. Oh, I know why I said Trunks. Because they did the same with Trunks' figure. Like, they reused Vegeta's hands from GT and put it on Trunks'. I'll show you that whenever I make a review on him. That's why I said that. I'm sorry about that. There you go. Okay. And, those are some, flaws I have with the figure, but one big flaw, this is just not just for this figure, but for many of the Jakks GT figures in general, that they're, way too big in scale. I'll compare it to a standard Vegeta, how, the scale is really different. You can see that right there. He's, he's a head taller than him. And I think that's kind of weird. I don't know if, does Vegeta even grow taller, when he is Super Saiyan 4? I don't know, but I noticed that the scales are way too big. Even if he does grow taller, I think that's way too much. yeah, Vegeta's supposed to be short. I mean, I get the muscle, like the mass of the figure, that's fine because muscle mass increases, but his height is just kind of funny to me. But yeah, here's a view on the side there. Nice. He looks great on the side. So you can see that he has a great side view. It looks sick on the side. Definitely. Way better than in the front. In my opinion. He looks awesome. This hair sculpt is great. I love the hair sculpt. I love the fur. I love the tail. I really love that. Better look at him. Nice. Very nice. Don't you agree? It looks really cool. And of course on his back, he looks great too. The sculpting of the hair from the back looks really, really nice. The brown, it looks so cool. I'm not sure, does he have brown hair when he's Super Saiyan 4? I think it is brown, like a really, really, really dark brown. They made it like a chocolate brown here. So it's cool. Now for articulation. Okay. His tail actually does move like this. You can move it 360. You know, I suggest you not to move it too much because, you know, these tails can break very, very easily. His head, you know, slightly moves, but you can't really do much with it because of his big hair. Yeah, that's really it. His arm moves outward like that. 360. I never move this figure, that's why it sounds like that. I never move the limbs, which is good. I suggest not to move the arms very much or anything in general because then it'll become a lot more loose. He bends here too. And 360 here. And his waist moves 360 as well. And his leg forward and back, and then bends at the knee, and his ankle moves 360 like this, and also it moves up and back like that. So, you know, it has decent articulation. Not too bad, pretty good. It's a nice figure. I really like this Vegeta figure, Super Saiyan 4 GT Vegeta by Jakks. You know, it's just a nicer looking figure than I think the Dragonball Collection one. I think the Dragonball Collection one, like, he just has some weird things to him. The way he is sculpted is really funny. He looks he looks kind of fat in the Dragonball Collection one, but I'll get to that when I do that review, but that's really it on the Vegeta. Actually, one more thing before I forget. I want to show you how tall he is. Because he is tall. Like, I think he's a bit too tall, seriously. He is, let me show you. He is, with his hair and everything, 6 inches tall. If you can see that right there. Really, way too tall. Because it's supposed to be like this height, you know. But it's all your preference if you like that or not. But he's a rare figure. I got him loose. I don't remember how much at all. But you get him mint and package because he comes in a 2-pack. Like, I think he comes by himself too. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't even remember. Like, but he comes in a 2-pack with Goku, Super Saiyan 4. And that's expensive. Like, every time I see it, it's so much. He's also rare loose. So, you know. If you find him, good for you. Honestly, he's a rare find. I don't know how much you can go for, but I'll put a link in the bottom to eBay links or whichever I can find and where you can buy him. It'll probably be expensive, so, you know. But okay, hope you like this review. Tell me what you think about the Vegeta. And until my next one, guys, peace.